going on, people? Friday, August 16th, 6/16/2019. We're in the mountain time out here in Colorado. Excuse the noise in the background. Just finished up practice and hanging out with the boys at the pool and got my feet in the hot tub. One of the perks of living in this great nation. Hashtag weekendu, hashtag uweekend to grow. You punch in, add the money up, plan, take care of, protect. What are you doing it for? Use the weekend to find out. I dare you. This is the greatest country in the world, man, and really, I think that anybody in their own country will say that their own country is the greatest country in the world. So this is the greatest world in the universe. Let's just leave it at that. This is the greatest world in the universe. I mean, it's amazing, bro. Like, think about it. And when you go out, let it show in how you treat people. We done our gooning. We didn't handle that bag. Use a weekend, man. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. But in order to do that, you got to look within and see what it is you need to enjoy. I think the best enjoyment in anything, in any scenario, is finding out and identifying who you are, what your limits are. It's worth it. The weekend is for you, people. You peel back those layers, as we said before, you'll find bitterness right there. Boom. If you're not looking for it, you won't see it. So I'm just fair warning you. In order to get any deeper, you've got to let go to make room for shit to come in. New stuff, new love, new life, new imaginative ideas, and curiosity of good nature, which would be imagination. It's the best time to be alive, people, and we need to encourage those around us. And it takes bosses to do stuff like that, man, because it's looked up as soft or I don't know. I think it's one of the hardest things to do is to get out of that survival mode of protection and never let nobody see your card or want to be one up on someone. To go away from that attitude and to think of positive of what can I do for you without anything in it. That's the challenging part, is going against the grain of what your environment has created you to be or helped you to be. I've spoke on before in the journey of addiction and then the journey of kicking addiction in the ass. People struggling right now, keep pushing. Grind, baby. There's really no answer, really. I think that the answer is the evaluation process of our current system of rehabilitation efforts. All you can do is motivate and, honestly, in my opinion, give them a pen and paper. That is a mind that is not sober, is a mind that can go in so many different avenues, and a lot of them are out of our normal realm of thinking, and so creativity could be there. I've gone down as far as seeing addiction as a form of destiny. Drug addiction, a form of destiny, and that's a different topic. Whatever it is you're going through, keep pushing, man. It ain't really nobody's business. Pray on it. It's an experience. That's it. Don't get comfortable in it, because we need you. We need you. The world needs you. We need everybody. And I don't mean like everybody, but every single body. Every single mind. Like I said, and time again, I'll say it again, over and over again. What are you doing it for, man? And Now is the time to create legacy and continue legacy. It starts with you, though. Nobody else can do it. If you like the idea of creating your own and develop your own and develop a name for yourself, now is the time to do it, people. But it starts within. And like I said, here's something to look out for, and it's bitterness. That's going to keep you from obtaining as much information as possible because you're selective on your sources, which that is something for another debate, but be open. Just look at it, research it, filter it. Don't shut it down. Coming up on 5-6 minutes. Just want to dabble in again this weekend. We've got football starting up. If you've got a relative playing football, give them a call, man, and just encourage them. Look, young nephew, young cousin, don't be afraid to imagine how good you are and how good you can be. Don't forget that athletics is a platform into all other avenues. Coaches, encourage these boys, man, and these girls. Remind them that we are molding them into tomorrow's greatness. Whatever it takes, we've got to be there. You go out this weekend, man, talk to your friends, see what you need to do to be around the right people, discuss about things that's going to improve your living standard and the people around you. I just can't see now that I'm sober as I've been sitting around people that aren't like-minded like me. I can't see having a beer with someone that doesn't share the same vision as me, that don't give a shit about tomorrow, or sharing a beer with someone that doesn't think about 10 or 15 years from now. That's dead weight right there. How do you enjoy yourself? If you don't have some type of understanding of where that person's at and that vision, that's not fun to be around people like that. And you hang out with who you hang out with, but be a boss about yours. Don't step outside your boundary and be a follower. Bring up the conversation, man, I have this idea. I need you to be able to do this. Maybe we can envision you handling the bookkeeping. What do you think about this? I need some feedback on a t-shirt or design. And that's all engaging, having a good time. That's all engaging, being out around your peers and talking about a positive direction. Somebody in your circle need to be somebody that's going to be running for office in 25 years from now. Somebody in your circle needs to have that bridge of connection to a stock market. You're doing bad right now if you don't have no connections like that. You're not really bossing if you don't have no connections like that. To my dogs holding the bag, man, do what you got to do. But that's only a means. Use this weekend, man. Count up what you got, how much more you need, and get out, baby. While you turning corners and hitting swerves, you need to be thinking about, if I can, oh boy, want to start up this landscaping, if I can tell him, hey, I give you 2 racks. If I can get 4 back, and if you need a lawnmower and that's going to help you get 3 extra yards, you can definitely get that back. And then I'm not condoning any illegal activity, but that don't be stuck and complacent. It's a realistic thing that people have to do all means and whatever means necessary to live. That's how our society is set up. But hustling is a means, people, not a lifestyle. It's a lick to advance. But use the weekend, man. Think about it. Let it marinate. I'm not taking you out of your. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind. That's the last thing. Just listen and let it marinate. And I feel like once you see what's at stake, in consideration to climate change, in consideration to our economy and farming and real estate, take a look at the stock market. Like, that has long-lasting effects to losses on the stock market, people, losses within farms. Like, if we can't yield certain produce, you're gonna feel it in your pocket, people. So there's lanes right there to be filled, and there's people and people. There are people on track. People are awake, but we need more. And so network. Let's stop being so paranoid. And if we're gonna network, let's not network to just talk. There's got to be a time to, no matter the location, where there needs to be a unilateral location to sit down and really be leaders of tomorrow. It takes a boss to look, though. I'm out.